algebra students, Mr. Lawrence here, and it's a really quick video, just 2 practice problems. Same thing, completing the square. I want you to try them on your own and then unpause the video and look for my solutions. All right, here come my solutions. Now, I hadn't specifically told you how to deal with this. I kept telling you that A had to be 1 and it's not. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide everything. Did you hear that, Maddie? You have to divide everything by 2 because A is 2. And I want A to be 1. And it's not 1. So I can't do it if A is 1. If A is not 1, excuse me. All right. And there we go. Okay. And so I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And I will get x squared plus 3x plus blank. And that will equal negative 4 plus blank. And so I will take half of 3, and square it, 9/4. And so I'll put a 9/4 over here. I don't want to think about it as negative 4. I'm going to think about it as negative 16/4. Right? Okay. So I will take the, I will factor x plus 3/2, quantity squared. And that will equal negative 7/4. And I have a warning bell going off in my head. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Okay, I'm going to go to take the square root of each side. And the warning bell is getting louder and louder and louder. I can't take the square root of a negative number. Not without imaginary numbers, right? You don't know what the square root of negative 25 is, do you? No, you don't. Well, you might know that it's 5i. But certainly not 5, and certainly not negative 5, and certainly not both 5 and negative 5. It's an imaginary number. So this problem has no solution. No solution. Because you ended up taking a square root of a negative, which is a major no-no. All right, so problem number 2. A is already 1. Yes, it is. So I will just add 4 to each side. Okay, I'll add 4. And that will get me x squared minus 3x plus a blank. And that will equal 4 plus a blank. I will take half of negative 3, so I'll have negative 3/2. When I square it, I'll get 9/4. 9/4. You're like, hey, it looks like the same problem. It looks very similar, but it's not 100% the same. Okay, so that's 16/4 and 9/4. Now it's time to factor x minus 3/2, quantity squared, and that will equal 25/4. I shall take the square root of each side. Maybe. My pen is acting up. Okay. And when I do that, I am going to get x minus 3/2, and that's going to equal plus or minus 5/2. Okay, so I'm going to add 3/2 to each side. And so now I have x equal to 3 plus or minus 5 divided by 2. So 3 plus 5 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. 3 minus 5 is negative 2, divided by 2 is negative 1. And there you go. There's your 2 solutions. That's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Piece of cake, completing the square. All right, Mr. Lawrence signing off, saying have a good night, everybody.